but I still love you. Mwah.
Alright, so hello
The
everybody.
ultimate narcissist. There's no way she'd miss her own party. Gotta find out where it is. Maybe one of her fans posted something about it. If only I knew someone who had time to scour a bunch of social media posts.
Oh, I think you do. Yep.
Hello?
Hey Pete. Just checking in.
Miles! Are you? Did you just hear what I said?
You said hello.
Huh. Guess your timing is just weirdly perfect. Anyway, I got a mission for you.
Like a spider mission? Oh man, let's do this!
I need you to look through social media and find the location of Screwball's 50 millionth follower party.
Oh. Okay. Sure. I'll call you as soon as I find something.
While I wait for Miles, I can do some Spidey patrolling.
Alright, did you remove my other things? So, hello everybody, welcome back to Spider-Man. As you can see, I've completed the Screwball missions, and I did complete the Olympus hideouts, which actually unlocked another side mission down here. That guy that we saved that unlocked the hideouts for us has now been kidnapped, and we must go rescue him. Oh, there you go, it's back. So my side mission should be there. Alright. So yeah, we got to go rescue him. Also, as you can see, it says that campaign progress 71%. This does count activities. But we still have at least one type of activity. Because I'm going to assume that one of these two things up here is a side mission. So we still have at least one activity to unlock. So at some point during this video, we'll unlock it. And I'll just like take a quick break in the video, although, you know, not that you'll see. There'll be a jump cut where I go and do those activities. So this is going to be the last video because 71%, I do believe, is higher percentage than I started any of my other second, like the second part of the first or second DLC. I'm pretty sure I was at less than that. In fact, I think the one DLC I was like not even 50% yet. I think I was like 49%. Or something, and I think that was for the second one, and I think for the first one I was at like 60%. But yeah, I did all the Screwball challenges, I did all the things. I once again lowered the difficulty down to bottom to do the bases, because son of a bitch, the last one in Turf Wars, right, had that one get an 80 hit combo. This one had one to get a 95 hit combo and another one to get a 100 hit combo. And I still did them even though I don't need the base tokens, but you know, I want to have the 100% as much, even though just completing them gives it to you. But it wasn't too bad because I did the classic action game thing where oh my, that's a lot of guns, where I just got a bunch of guys on me and then dodged until I dodged 95 times, or I dodged 100 times. Which just made it, obviously, insanely easy. What? That didn't work? Oh, well, alright, buddy. I was going to use those. Okay, and right there. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Nice. He moved just enough for me to do that. Oh, that guy might be moving. Yes! Nailed it. I need to... Oh, he's going that way. Yeah. Oh, fuck, I'm out of trip mine. Oh, wait. There's more. Fuck it. Go. Oh, come on. You're like right there. Oh, how are you not getting got by that? There we go. Look, and technically I did
Hi,
that
David.
stealthily.
You look like you could use a little help.
Oop. Oh, what? Bullshit. So, yeah, as for, like, the Screwball challenges, they weren't bad. Oh, God. They,
I see him.
There was a couple that took me a while. There was the one combat challenge was spread across. Fuck. It wasn't necessarily that it was a hard challenge. It's just that oh god, there was another one. It's just that it was spread across 2 different rooftops. Yeah, I need to go and get rid of that. Didn't know that they fucking started putting those on there. Oh god, and there's a big guy. Ow. So yeah, like the challenge itself wasn't very hard, obviously, because I had it on like the lowest possible difficulty. Oh my god, you're still alive, you prick. But the other one I managed to do in a single go because it was in an area conducive to it. Like, if you get one that's what happened to the other guy? Oh, there he is. I couldn't see him because he was floating there. Like, if you get one that's in, like, nice, flat, open ground, it's really easy for the combat challenges because you just focus on the photo bombs. So, I mean, the other one I managed to do in the first go, but the one across 2 rooftops took me a few just to get, like, where the photo bombs were spawning and get into position.
You okay?
I think so. Thank God for the Sable armor.
So, what's next?
Deliver the caches to the Simkarian embassy. Thanks to you, the Simkarians will finally get the aid they need.
Just happy I could help. But I meant, what's next for you?
Well, a few minutes ago I received a call from a school in Midtown. They offered me a visa if I accepted a teaching position. I don't suppose you had something to do with that.
Good things happen to good people.
I can't thank you enough. I will try every day to help my students achieve their dreams as you have helped me achieve mine.
Actually, I should be the one thanking you.
For what?
For reminding me why I'll always love this city.
What a cheese ball.
Ah, is it me? Or is the world a little brighter right now?
Alright. So yeah.
I'm just gonna bask in this good feeling for at least the next few seconds. Or until something else bad happens.
And as for the, let's see, what is that? Post up to 72%, right? Oh, come on, Miles, where are you? I want to get the other one. I want to get Screwball before we do this. Before we do the next main mission. Oh, there he is.
Miles,
Nice.
what do you got?
It's like you heard me.
Check it out.
Miles, that's great. Thanks so much.
Do you want me to meet you there? Just in case you need some backup?
No, but don't worry. We'll get you out in the field soon enough.
Cool. Okay, can't wait. Like, literally, waiting is really hard.
I know, Miles, I know. Talk soon. Okay, rooftop
Okay. Oh, nice, and it is down here.
party near Church and Broom.
Um,
The saddest thing about Screwball is that, in a way, she's a victim of her own fans. Most criminals have an end goal, but I don't think Screwball does. She's just a social media addict.
yeah.
As long as her fans keep giving her validation.
But yeah, as for like the bases, they were
It's going to keep
actually
using more and more
significantly
dangerous stunts,
easier than they were in the
which is
last
why I need
DLC.
to
Like,
stop
you
her
got like a
tonight.
couple new, like the shield enemies and that, but maybe that's just because like they haven't really added in anything new. Like the new guys just basically are the jetpack guys that were in the base game, right? And like a quick trip mine will take them down. So I mean, they don't have anything necessarily difficult to do with them. So they were a lot easier. In fact, so easy that it was hard to get the 95 or 100 hit combo just because they weren't lasting long enough.
Okay,
But the-
Screwball
yeah.
must be here somewhere. Unless she's faking me out again. This feels like a party she'd want to attend.
Hey, y'all! Hope you're having fun. Don't forget to tag me in your selfies.
Screwball! Don't move!
Yep, that's what I figured.
Come on! The world is watching!
Just because people are watching,
But yeah, and
doesn't
like,
mean you're any better of a person.
so it was really weird, right? Because like overall, the bases were definitely easier, but the challenges, I hate having combo challenges like that, especially in a game. What? Okay, what exactly? Okay, so really?
Stop!
No way!
Well, what the fuck do you mean I let Screwball escape? She's like, how exactly do you expect me to keep up with her like that and do the photo bombs? Like, the fuck? But yeah, because like combos like that, they're really easy to lose, right? Like this game is a little bit more lenient than most in its
Just because people
in
are
its
watching,
combos,
it
because
doesn't mean
like
you're any better of a person.
it's
Wow!
like you get a little bit more time than most games give you before you lose your combo when you're not attacking. And they do have the
I do.
and they do have the fuck off. I don't care about the actual
No
score.
way, Jose! Look at that spike!
Um,
Current viewers! We gotta keep this thing
And they
going.
don't have
Photo bomb! Don't miss it!
okay.
Time for a twist!
Man, everybody's got drones these days.
Fucking Christ.
Here! Catch!
Oh. Good Christ. Alright, that was a rough one. Shit, I don't remember now. Right, but you do, and you have the ability. Now, granted, that ability on
Scratch one drone.
on any difficulty other than more or less like the easy two difficulties, is super worthless. Like, because it absorbs some damage, so it's based on like your damage, right? It's not based on like hits taken or anything. It's just based on how much damage things are doing to you. So like on the higher difficulties, even on, well, I guess like I said, I think we were playing on hard. But even on those, like, it doesn't take a whole lot. Like on very easy or on easy, which is what I turned it on to. I could even take a rocket and not lose it. Whereas on hard, obviously, I would get punched once, and even with the thing where I absorb damage to not lose my combo, I would still lose my combo. So I mean,
You know who I am, right? Of course you do. Mind if I live stream on the way to the station?
Officially unfollowed.
and that's a wrap. All right.
I'm sorry.
All right, so that's as much of that as we can do right now. And yeah, overall, the screwball challenges weren't that bad. The gadget challenge for this one, though, was rough. Because, like, for the gadget challenge in this one, she gave you the electric web and the impact web, which is not a combo that you need. Literally, the only time that you would need to use both of those in a combo is with shield enemies. Because with shield enemies, if you shoot an electric web at them or an impact web at them, they'll absorb it. Whereas if you can shoot an electric web next to a person next to them, and it will chain to them, making them vulnerable to the impact web. But other than that, there is zero reason to use an electric web before an impact web. And the way the photobombs worked in that one was weird. They had one photobomb, because there was only 3 locations, because it was a fairly small area. But they had 2 locations that were like right next to each other, and then another one that wasn't any, like it was further, like it was way further away.
Must be somewhere close by.
Which obviously kind of sucked.
Must be underground. Guess it's time for some urban spelunking.
And because of that, the one photobomb thing wouldn't activate unless you were like right next to it. It would always activate the one that's further away instead of the one that was closer. And then there was times where they just wouldn't activate at all. So like that gadget challenge was really rough, because if you weren't using, like basically if you impact webbed anybody who wasn't electrocuted, oh come on, why these vehicles gotta be so loud on such a hot day where I need to have the windows open?
That's a new smell. Yuck.
Like
Hope I
it
find
was
Sable before the
rough,
fumes overwhelm her.
because like if you
If I can
impact
get
webbed
through this
anybody
without
who
getting
wasn't
wet,
electrocuted,
that'd be a win.
then she would bitch at you, and if you couldn't impact web everybody who's electrocuted, it only took a couple of electric webs to just knock out the people anyway.
Look at this place.
So I mean, there was lots of
This
times
city run is just
that like I would like she
I'll
would
never
just
take
bitch
fresh
at me
water
because
for
it's like, I gave you 2 gadgets, why don't you try using them both? And it's like, listen here, bitch. I will use them both. Why don't you give me 2 weapons where I actually need to use them both instead of giving me like 1 weapon whose utility.
goes down.
Oh, so wait, I actually have to dive down?
Ugh. What a remarkable smell you've discovered.
Wait, is this not where I was supposed to go then? I mean, I'm confused.
Wow.
You said
Guess I'll just go with the flow.
go with the flow. Okay, well, here's the issue. It's not... I don't have a dive. And the water doesn't seem to be like, it seems to be flowing towards that wall.
Hello?
Like, I don't understand what it is I'm supposed to be. It is there. That's what I thought. But you weren't giving me any prompts when I was down here before, you prick.
Looks like some
So yeah,
loose
it was
bricks
a
up ahead.
super fucking annoying gadget challenge. Like, the other gadget challenges were great, and they even showed me ways to combo that I hadn't
They've
thought
taken
of,
over an
right?
abandoned subway platform.
Like, you might notice I use the
Take these
suspension
guys out.
matrix
They're
trip
the
mine
clever
one a
Sable.
lot now. Because it's so fucking good. You know, to be fair, maybe doing this one will unlock a different kind of base for me. I really hope not, though, because the bases honestly are kind of meh. I mean, like, I liked how many there was, right? Like, I wouldn't want to do, like, I enjoyed the bases, but I wouldn't want to do another set of them, you know? How the hell is that guy in danger?
Not really. I was thinking,
Like, are you kidding me? He's way up there. There's no way anybody's looking at him.
once we take over this Sable, this is how we
That guy's safe.
This is delicate equipment, okay? One wrong
So I'll grab him. Okay, that guy's
assessing. Got it?
very safe, so I'll grab him there. So yeah, I mean, overall the screwball challenges, like I said, the one on the roof was a little rough just because obviously it was spread across 2 roofs, otherwise it would have been fine. Because like I said, the other one I got first try, it wasn't bad. The screwball challenge, I feel like not enough people, because like when you look them up online, people are bitching about the screwball challenges hard, right? They're like, man, this is fucking bullshit, this is, you know, just garbage, like, oh, fuck, screw you, screwball, you know, real clever stuff like that. And in all honesty, she's not, like, her challenges aren't that bad. Can I really just sit on this? Oh, I see. Like, you just have to focus on the photo bombs. I mean, like, that's it. Like, if you get the photo bombs, like, the first set of challenges with the EMPs was a little rough because, like, if you followed her path, because, like, you have, like, a line that goes, and if you follow her path exactly, you're probably not going to get it, because, like, they go the long way around more often than not. So, like, you do have to figure out alternate routes that still get you to the right EMP, because you had to disable them in the right order. But other than that, I mean, like, her combat challenges weren't bad if you remembered to just focus on the photo bomb. Same with, like, a lot of her, her gadget challenges, once again, they weren't bad. The first 2 weren't bad, as long as you focused on the photo bombs. Because, like, the main problem I'm assuming lots of people are having with her challenges is they're not waiting for the photo bombs. They're just beating guys up, right? And if you just beat up guys, you do get a bonus for time, but it's not that big of a bonus, you know?
If that's a pigeon, it's gonna be a dead pigeon.
Oh wow, that guy's safe to take down? Fucking hell, did not expect that. Made that guy safe to take down. Man, Spider-Man with the perch takedown has got to be, like, the easiest stealth mode ever, right? Like, the only thing that could make it easier is if you had, like, in, I think they were the Amazing Spider-Man games, where you could stealth takedown while clinging to the ceiling. Because you can't do that in this one. If you're clinging to the ceiling, you can only do the web strike. You can't you can't do what would be the equivalent to the perch takedown. So I think I just got that guy left. Yep. Alright, come here, boy.
Okay, that's all of them. Now, I bet if I follow the power cables, I'll find where they're holding Sable.
Well, I mean, the power cable source is on... down there? Or is it leading down there? Or is it this thing? Because, I mean, if it's that thing, it might be... Yeah, I was going to say behind the train. Oh. Alright. So maybe maybe it won't be a base.
Okay, follow the
Or maybe it won't
wire.
unlock base. I really hope it doesn't
Not
unlock
find any
bases, in all
lions,
honesty.
tigers, or bears.
I still don't know what else it could be.
Tunnel's blocked.
And it wouldn't be bases
I think I
anyway,
can still
because it would
squeeze
have to
through.
be 2 of each, right? And there's like 2 in each of the zones, basically. And there's no way that they're going to put 2 more, like that many more. Like, that'd be like 10 more bases. So there's no way they would do that. But I really have absolutely no idea.
Body bags. This
Oh my.
just took a turn.
But yeah, like, I really have absolutely no idea what else
The other guys.
Who was it?
Don't
it
remember his
could
name.
be, you know?
Sal's cousin,
Like,
I think.
Was it Messi?
Nah, he came out all blue. I think he...
oh my, that was further away than I thought it was.
Did you hook up the oxygen line?
Okay, is there anybody over here, though? Oh, there's a bunch of Sable tech. Here, that's too far away for him,
Then
though.
forget I said it. And I'll forget you were drinking on the job
I
yesterday.
don't like
What do you mean? That was
doing the web
coffee.
strike takedown,
Didn't smell like coffee.
because it leaves them knocked
Gotta do
out.
this quick and then find Sable.
I think it's because of what I'm sitting on. I can't do the perch takedown. I think somebody must be coming. Yeah, somebody turned around here. Okay, so I got those 2, and that guy went all the way over there. Oh, and it's dangerous to take him out, eh? That guy's still safe? He is, and I can do perch takedown from the cable. Awesome. This cable must be pretty fucking secure. Ah, fuck it.
And you're done.
Alright, where the hell are you, prick? Oh! And good night. Okay, so we got...
This place looks like their main base of operations. Sable jetpacks. I'd pay good money to see Hammerhead's guys learning to fly in these things for the first time.
yeah, no kidding. Yeah, they've also got guys coming out of these pods here.
Project Olympus. These
Alright.
pods require a lot of electricity.
I told you, I just helped manufacture these things. I didn't design them.
Guess we got the wrong guy then. On the bright side, now we got our first test subject.
No! No! Don't turn it on! Please! Just give me a few minutes. I can figure it out.
Now that's what I like to hear.
Alright. Yeah, so like these pods here, the big guys and the whip guys come out of them. Like in the bases you see it.
Subterranean troop deployment vehicle. That's the
Okay,
real
I'm
name?
not-
I'm sticking with Dig Boy.
Subterranean Troop Deployment Vehicle. Sure. STDV. Oh, God. Alright, let's check out this
All
one.
this stuff belongs to Sable? Yeah, most of it's overseas though. What are you thinking, boss? I'm thinking about how she took over the whole city in a matter of days.
You mean back during that Devil's Breath thing?
Yeah,
That was crazy.
not so crazy when you got the right equipment.
Well, we got those digging things.
Not good enough. If we want the best stuff, we're gonna need her.
Yeah, okay. How are we gonna do that?
Just keep taking her stuff. She'll come to us.
Okay. So that would explain why they laid a trap for her.
That
Oh.
cop almost killed me. I thought you said I'd be indestructible.
I said almost indestructible. After all, you're still human.
Then make me less human.
I'm not sure what you mean.
I mean what I said. Now get to work.
Yeah, I mean, she did fucking lay into him. But I mean, he still has a human head, though, is the thing, right? Like,
Whoa.
there's only so
If Hammerhead gets his hands on
non-human you
this
can
thing,
be.
we're in serious trouble.
Is that a helicarrier, maybe? Or it just looks like a boat, right? But it's like an aircraft carrier. Oh,
Sable.
find the source of the
Sounds like she's
screams. I mean,
close.
Sable.
There.
Oh, there you go.
The only way out is through.
All right, let's go rescue her.
Voltage wires and sewer
I don't know how we're gonna take out
possibly go wrong. If there's one takeaway from this
Hammerhead.
underground
Like, I
railroad,
understand that he's
Hammerhead should have fewer thugs with guns.
got a
and
weak
lot
head,
more safety inspectors.
according to or what? Oh fuck! Wow, really? One hit KO? Wow. All right, Spidey. You know, I understand that I'm not wearing like, but that I'm not wearing it. But he does have an electricity resistant suit, right? So I wonder.
The way out is through.
I doubt it. I'm tempted to change into it,
High voltage wires.
but
and
somehow
sewer
I
wires.
doubt
What
that
could possibly go wrong?
they have it programmed in where if you're
One
wearing that
takeaway from
suit,
this
you don't
underground
get
lair
KO'd
thing.
by these.
It's that
That would
Hammerhead should
be
have fewer thugs with
hilarious.
guns and a lot more safety
Like, that would be
inspectors.
fucking funny, but somehow I doubt that that's an actual thing. Wow, right, so it's not even letting me, Oh, I thought this was water. This was really fucking wet for it not to be water. It looked like water. I was trying to, like, switch to the ceiling or something. Really? His drill battery broke.
You came back for me. Why?
Because I need you.
I work alone.
I used to say the same thing. I know what's happening in Symkaria. I know why this means so much to you.
I think you know, but you do not know.
What can I do to make you trust me? Look, I think I know how we can take down that monster, but I can't do it alone.
Damn it! He let her loose!
I mean, do they really? It's like the Dead
Here's the
Space
plan.
pods.
Good plan.
Alright, here's the plan. We'll just beat the shit out of them. How's that for a plan? Oh, okay. Wow, that guy went down like a little bitch, didn't he? Oh, that was also her shooting at him. The reason I dodged under that guy was because I saw her shooting at him and assumed that it was at me. It's in here, you prick.
Hey, Sable, where'd you learn to fight?
On the street with Symkaria.
Yeah? I learned from watching movies.
But yeah, like if you notice when I dodge there, the combo meter keeps going. Like it goes up when I dodge, which is super fucking nice. A lot of games will do that when it's like an action game like this, right? Will have it where the dodge. Oh, that's what I was waiting for.
Kinda nice to have you on my side for once.
That guy.
Shut up and fight. You gotta work on your fight banter, though.
Electricity going. I mean, here's the thing, right? They didn't change, like, the fact that they gave them suits and that, they didn't actually change. Ow. Fuck. Right. Where are you? Right. It didn't change the combat nearly as much as you would think. Because all it did basically was give them a little bit more health. Like, that's more or less... Oh, fucking hell, are you kidding me? Fucking rocket launcher, guys.
A dig boy, of course.
Damn, I've been using my,
Boy.
Yeah, way better than the
my
real
energy a
man, don't you
lot
think?
more for dual takedowns than I had been. Fucking hell. Let's make sure I get him. Try and get the shield guy.
No lethal force, okay?
That guy while he's there. Get that guy electrocuted. Fucking hell. Fuck off with your rocket launcher. The rocket launcher enemies are the absolute worst. Like that guy. Fuck you. Like, the gun guys are annoying, obviously, because they're at range. The guys with the weapons are annoying because there's a lot of times where they will... Like, for example, if you accidentally web strike them, they basically get a free hit. Oh, that guy must be down then. Okay, that's it. So, like, they're annoying, but, like, the rocket launcher guys are just a pain in the ass, because you don't get... I feel like that was unnecessary. Like, you don't get all that much time
That was
to dodge the
awesome.
rocket.
High five.
You said you could defeat Hammerhead.
You, know you left me hanging, right?
$10 says that she high fives him by the end of this.
There are medical records in here.
Yeah, mostly about that metal plate in his head.
Carbon steel.
Super strong, pretty sensitive to
Heat. I have an idea.
I, solemnly swear to, do whatever you tell me to.
I will call soon.
I mean, that's close. I mean, I bet that's as much as a high five as you're ever going to get from her. So I wonder if I'm going to have to go around and collect stuff. I don't know. It's like I said, it's weird because like I can't see there being more challenges. I'm wondering now if it'll be something that unlocks after I beat the game or after I beat the DLC. Maybe I'll unlock a new activity, but that would be weird because like all the activities in the main game unlocked before you
Guess
finished
I'll do
it.
some Spidey work
All the
while I wait for
activities
Sable's call.
in the both
Hey, what's
DLCs.
that?
Oh, here we go. Maybe this will be.
What's with all the yellow stuff? Huh. Is this some weird street artist thing?
Okay.
A police report. Looks like someone was killed during a mugging, but nothing was
Okay.
stolen.
Am I gonna have to
What's with the audio recorder?
Oh, cool. Am I gonna get like
So,
detective work
you
here?
have some work-related stress. Well, you came to the right place. That's my specialty.
So they tell me.
Give me some more specifics on how you're feeling.
Guess you could say I put a lot of pressure on myself. I like to be the best. Plus, I have a very demanding boss.
Now, what kind of work do you do?
Everything here stays confidential, right?
Of course.
Good. Because if any of this gets out, you're a dead man.
The case file says 1 of 9. There must be more of these out in the city. There's a bunch of GPS coordinates here. I love treasure hunts, but something
According
tells
to
me
crime
I'm not gonna
scenes,
find a
round two is
chest full of
solved
gold
mystery.
at any of these places.
All right. Okay, so that's the crime scene record. Okay, so there we go. So each of the 2 that's left will be a crime scene recording. And then that final one there will be the side mission that unlocks once I get them all. All right, so I'm going to keep the recording going. We're at 35 minutes-ish. But I'm going to cut from now until I finish, until I get them. The only reason I'm going to keep the recording going is in case something else pops up, because I imagine at some point the whatchamacallit, like the main mission, like something will pop up for that. So you'll probably see that cut in at some point. Yeah, I did scan for these. But yeah, you'll probably see the main missions cut in for one point and then just immediately cut out again. But yeah, I'll be back once
Mystery
I find
person's
my
calling
stuff.
card.
Hey, Peter. Just letting you know I haven't left the house.
Glad to hear it. What's up?
I've been listening to the police radio, and there's stuff happening all over the city, like constantly.
Pretty overwhelming, isn't it?
How do you do it? I mean, you can't be everywhere at once.
Remember what May used to say? You help someone, you help everyone.
Yeah, but I never really understood what she meant.
Okay. You know that lady that came in to feast the other day with her 2 kids?
The one who just got evicted?
Yeah. After she found a job and was about to move into her new place, she told me, as soon as I get my first paycheck, I'm sending as much as I can back to this shelter.
So we helped her, and now she wants to help others. Helping is like a force multiplier.
Exactly.
May was pretty great, wasn't she?
The greatest. I'm gonna send you an address as soon as I'm done with all this, so stay ready. And bring those web shooters with you.
Finally!
This looks familiar. I think it's the last known location of a Maggia informant who disappeared a few months ago.
I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. I think we should end the session.
Sorry, Doc. I didn't mean to scare you. I've just been paranoid lately. Like I said, stressful job.
Okay. Tell me a little bit more about your job. Describe a typical day.
Typical day? Guess it starts with waking up, checking my phone, see what the boss wants me to hit that day. Then I go grab breakfast. I've been trying to do that keto thing, you know? Then I do the hits. Sometimes it's messy, so I gotta head home and clean up. I try to get to the gym in the afternoon, then dinner, and
Sorry, can you go back for a moment? What does do a hit mean exactly?
It means I kill who my boss tells me to. I'm pretty good at it by now. Got quite the resume.
This guy sounds like a Maggia enforcer. Feels like this is just part of the story. I should keep an eye out for more scenes like this. Another crime report. Let's hear what the recorder has to say.
So what do you think, Doc?
Well, clinically, you're a sociopath. You have no remorse for your actions. You clearly are not stressed. I doubt you think there's actually anything wrong with you. So, why did you really come see me today?
You're smart. I like that. Okay, let's get right to it then. You do what I tell you, and I won't kill your family.
Whoa.
You want to get right to it? Huh. Okay then. I know why you're really here. I knew who you were the minute you walked in that door. And I also know that before I do anything for you, you're gonna do something for me.
Well, that took a turn. These crime scenes all feel like covers for Maggia hits. And if the guy on the tape is a Maggia enforcer, maybe he's the one who killed all these people.
I am ready. Meet me at my base.
I've been meaning to ask, how exactly do you have a base in the city that I don't know about? Right. Good talk. Whoever left these wanted me to look closer at these accidents. Someone fell to their death from this ledge. It was ruled an accident, but was it? On the last recording, the therapist turned the tables on the Maggia guy.
Welcome back. Have a seat. So, did you bring the,
Yeah. Hope this takes care of your cash flow problem.
Right. It most certainly does. Thank you. So, I assume you came to me because I have a few police officers as clients.
You assume correct. But my boss and I are only interested in one of them.
And who might that be?
Captain Yuri Watanabe.
Yuri? How is she mixed up in this? I'm afraid of where this story is going. I have to keep following it. We're nearby. Another setup for me. Police ruled this a suicide, but Yuri had her doubts. The victim was part of Hammerhead's crime family. In the last recording, they talked about getting Yuri's mental health records.
Here's Captain Watanabe's file.
This everything?
Yes.
You ever record her sessions?
No, I never record any sessions. That'd be unethical and illegal.
Well, we'd like you to record a next session. And my boss has a list of questions he'd like you to ask. That gonna be a problem for you?
No problem.
I feel like I shouldn't be listening to these, and yet I can't stop. Seems that there's a report and recorder. I remember Yuri telling me about a drowning here. She was suspicious because the victim was a competitive swimmer. All of these reports are from the last year or so. But last month, Yuri assigned herself to all of these cases. Was Yuri the one who left all those recordings?
Okay, Yuri, let's move on. Have your obsessive thoughts about the suspect continued?
Yes. Sometimes I feel like I've almost got him. And sometimes I feel like I'll never get him.
Are you doing your breathing exercises?
Trying to.
But...
I know who he is. I know where he is. And I know what he's done. But I can't do anything. Not without legally admissible evidence.
That must be frustrating.
You have no idea.
Seems like Yuri's hunch is that the guy on the tape is the guy that killed all these people. I think she might be right. I think there was a hit and run here recently. The victim was set to testify against one of Hammerhead's men. But of course, police never found a suspect. On the last one, Yuri sounded frustrated.
You have no idea.
That's it?
Yes. I mean, we talked a little bit about her medication, but...
When is the next session?
Why? What are you going to do?
I'm gonna do whatever my boss tells me to do.
Oh no. Are they setting up a hit on Yuri? Gotta get to those other locations. I remember this. A person got electrocuted accidentally, but the victim had ties to Hammerhead. Yuri tried, but couldn't find evidence of foul play. These case files are getting more and more recent. This one happened just a few weeks ago.
You seem nervous.
Yeah, well, the chief knew I was working undercover with you. I can't afford to lose my job. Maybe I should be the one doing breathing exercises.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Don't worry. I won't tell if you don't. Also, you're doing great. You're a very authentic-looking doctor.
Thanks. I think.
You think he knows you were wearing a wire?
If he does, he's a hell of a good liar.
He's a Magia enforcer. We know he's a good liar. Question is, does he know he's being lied to?
We'll find out tomorrow, I guess. You sure about all this?
We catch him in the act of trying to murder a police officer, he gets put away for life.
Yuri, what are you doing? I have to find her. I remember Yuri saying this was ruled an accidental death. Food poisoning, I think.
Hey, Captain.
You ready for this?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm all wired up on my way to the office. Just picking up a coffee first.
Okay. Drinks are on me when this is done.
Looking forward to it, Captain.
Yuri's suspended, but she still won't give up. Hard not to respect that.
Hi, can I just get a large coffee?
Hey there, Doc. Who's that you were just talking to?
Oh. Hey.
No. Oh, why did I listen to that?
All right, so where?
Call from an unknown number. Hello?
Hello, old friend.
Yuri?
Meet me at the corner of Madison and 23rd. We need to talk.
Wait, Yuri! She's gone. With all that's happened to Yuri, she must be beyond hurting. She doesn't do anything without a reason. So why did she leave me on a grisly crime scene tour? She must have a lead on this enforcer guy. It'll be nice to see her. Maybe help her deal with whatever she's dealing with.
All right, so I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna leave all the recordings in or not. So for the moment, I'm leaning towards it because after collecting them all, we're at 93%, and we still have a side mission to do, which will probably give me another % or two. So there's a solid chance that this main mission that we're on is probably the last one. And if it is, we won't be anywhere near an hour, so I should be able to leave all the recordings in. So.
Wait, what?
Oh my. Oh, well then.
Yuri, what did you do?
I guess she got him.
That's the Magia enforcer. Dead. And the case files from all his victims. This guy killed all these people. But does that mean he deserved to die?
I would say so. I mean...
Yuri.
I know what you're gonna say, but just hear me out. The system works most of the time, but there are times when it doesn't. And to me, that's unacceptable. Some people put their trust in fate, or karma, or whatever. But I can only trust me.
You can't kill people, Yuri.
Apparently I can. And you know what? It felt good.
You need to turn yourself in.
For what? I just dispensed justice. True justice. And I restored a little bit of balance to the world.
You're my friend, Yuri. I don't want to come after you.
You do what you have to do, and I'll do what I have to do. Goodbye, Spider-Man.
Yuri! What am I gonna do? This all makes sense now. What Yuri did to Hammerhead. She's been struggling with this for a while. She's always held in her emotions. That must take a toll on her. But she's also the most tenacious and stubborn person I know. This was a bad guy for sure, but killing him? That's too much.
Is it wrong to kill somebody who's killed, like, how many people? Like, is it really? Because, once again, you know, it goes with, like, the logic of Batman, right? It's like, Batman doesn't kill people. Instead, he puts them away into the Spider-Verse suit. I mean, that's not too bad, but I'm gonna stick with this one. I think this is the suit from Far From Home, but I haven't watched it, so... Because, like, right, like, Batman and Joker, right? Like, when Joker first was introduced, he literally was just a Joker. Like, he didn't actually kill people. He was non-violent. He just fucked with Batman and Robin a lot. But then, you know, when Joker started killing people and that, right? Like, Batman would get him, he'd put him in Arkham, Joker would break out, he'd kill more people. Batman would catch him, he'd break out, he'd kill more people. It's like, everybody who died, like, I'll give Batman the first one. He caught him, he put him in Arkham, he didn't kill him. Fine. Joker then broke out and killed more people. At that point, end him. Like, that, like, that's it, done. Like, because every time after that he broke out and killed more people could have been prevented, right? It's like, I understand people thinking, it's like, oh, but I mean, as soon as that's a slippery slope to go down. It's like, I agree. It is a slippery slope, and a lot of people wouldn't be able to do it. But there's also people who would be able to do it, who would be able to, you know, distinguish who needs to die, like who should be killed. Like, I mean, you put a requirement on it. And then, you know, it's like, oh man, like,
So where's
this guy killed one person, put him in jail. 2 people, put him in jail. 5, dead. Like,
whoa. Your toys are so much cooler than mine.
her toys are really cool. It makes me wonder what the fuck, like if she's given all these toys to the rebellion, what the hell does the dictator have that he's fighting against all of this? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, what she has to be like, oh man, we need more help. It's like, why? It's like, if you have sent half of what this shit is, like, you showed up to New York with this equipment, what the fuck does your dictator have that you're fighting?
Now that all
Like,
of New York City has seen it, Hammerhead will probably be here soon.
I am counting on it, so let us work quickly. I have acquired a Class 5 laser array. We need to calibrate it to prevent it from overheating.
Lucky for us, I'm working on my master's in calibration. Let's do this. Okay, what's first?
Pull the housing array into place.
On it.
okay.
Whoa, nice laser.
Housing locked.
Done and done.
We are
Okay.
not done.
Oh,
We must reset the targeting field aerials.
sure thing.
And
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Exit the hangar and navigate to the top of the nearby transmitters.
Alrighty. So, we should talk about the strategy with Hammerhead, don't you think?
What is there to talk about? Find him. Then focus the laser on the plate in his head. The laser will heat the carbon steel to critical temperature, which will rearrange rearrange its molecular structure.
And soften it so I can knock him unconscious. I get that part, but how do you know it won't, melt his brain?
When the wolf attacks the sheep,
Well,
he risks getting shot by the shepherd.
Okay, well, Shepard, just remember my no-killing rule, okay?
yeah, see, and like Hammerhead is another one, right? Like, once again, like, when Yuri killed him at the end of the last one, I was like, yeah, that's fair. I mean, after all the cops that he's murdered, yeah, I mean, fuck him.
Done.
Just
How's it
end
look?
him. Be
Systems
done
appear
with him.
functional.
Like,
Now we must test the targeting and power levels.
Cool. Wait, this doesn't involve shooting me, does it?
Not yet. But I do need you to launch those targets.
Right.
not yet.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Bombs away! Hit it! Pull!
Just a
Oh
few
my.
more.
Cool with me, this is fun!
That's fucking cool.
Here comes another one! Nice shot!
That is a big fucking laser.
Is this how modern militaries use speed shooting? Oh, can we do one more? Please?
You are a child.
Yeah, well, we're all children on the inside.
Okay, how many of these fuckers am I killing?
Whoa!
Come back. We have one more thing to do.
On my way.
Also, I like how there's
Adjust
just
the
random
gyroscopic
workers here
navigation
now.
stabilizer in order to compensate for the weight of the laser. Go to that
Sure.
terminal and wait for me to activate the system. System ready.
I'm going in. Okay, that should do it.
Oh, nice. I didn't have to do anything for that. Oh, there comes Hammerhead. I mean, shoot him.
You two teaming up now? Cute. But it ain't gonna do no good.
Sable? Could use a little help here.
The laser is down.
Can you fix it?
I am trying.
Okay. I'll
Okay,
just
so
do the
electric web
Hammerhead
does
waltz for a
nothing.
bit. Time to get personal.
I just want to thank you for showing me what I've been doing wrong for years.
Come on.
If
Yes,
I wanna
okay.
rule this city, I gotta modernize.
I mean,
Evolve. Now that I'm involved, it's time for me to be the boss I always should have been. Just as soon as I kill you both.
That's it.
okay, so I just gotta keep doing this until and actually attack him though.
Keep trying. Keep failing.
Almost there.
I'm in this.
Sable, what's this?
Oh, there we go.
Laser is back online.
Oh,
You're just pissing me
on.
off.
Now I can get in close.
Hurt. Oh, punch him.
Look at me. You can't kill me.
I mean, I can try though. Not that Spider-Man would try, but I mean, I can try. I'm in control of him right now. Oh, oh, fuck.
Hit me.
This is a fight you would.
Oof. Come on. Oh, you zip it over there.
Gotta move fast.
Got him.
Covers.
Keep it.
Oh, you know what? I don't need my resupply for this. Which one's... No, this one's quad damage, right? I don't think it's active, but yeah, I need to wait for it to recharge, but...
Come on in, boys.
Come on. Oh, and you didn't... Oh, shit. Got more guys this time. Oh, fuck you.
Quick. I gotta be quicker.
Eat this.
God, goody. Maybe this was the fight everybody was bitching about, that he had help. Because, I mean, the last fight was fucking easy.
Nothing hurts me no more. Look out.
Go.
Let's see it, Doc.
Fucking hell.
You fuck good, but not as good as me.
Fuck me, the follow-up attack. Fucking hell. This is definitely the fight they were talking about. Oh, you fucking kidding me. Yeah, the ads in this fight, I feel, are... It's one of those fights, right, where the ads are supremely unnecessary. Like, the fact that they have them there, it would be fine if it wasn't... But it seems like really constant now. And, like, I get that she's helping with them, but it's still not a lot of help.
Keep trying, keep failing. I'm indestructible.
Yeah, you're not quite indestructible.
Almost there.
There we go. Come on. Got that. Quad damage it up. Man, I bet you I wasted that quad damage, because that's probably just like,
What's it gonna take?
You know what I respect? A guy who knows when to quit.
Commencing bombing run.
Damn, I missed.
Keep him coming. I'll make sure the next one hits.
oh god, am I gonna have to throw bombs at him now? Please tell me his little baddies are fucking
I
gone.
dropped the bomb. You throw them at him.
His shield's down. Indestructible, huh? I think not.
Ow.
Eat this! Die, bug! I'll teach you a...
Yay, team!
Fuck off, little baddie. It was totally a waste of the quad damage, by the way. Fuck off.
Let him use his head.
Good tip.
Let's see it done! Dead!
Fucking Christ.
Love your tech, Sable. Too bad I gotta use
Oh,
it.
wow. He fucking... How the heck... Wow, that is a lot of fucking shit on the ground. That is a large fucking area there that he affects. Fucking Christ. This is definitely the fight, by the way, that people were bitching about. Because there's no way that they were bitching about that other fight. Because this fight, like, that other fight was fucking easy enough. This one, though.
Yay, teamwork.
Go.
You're going down!
Yeah, piss off, you all.
Keep trying, keep failing.
There we go. Come on.
I think not.
Keep it cut through, you guys.
Oh, wow, he fucked. Okay, so you can only do so much damage then, by the looks of it. Like, you can't just keep it up.
Come on in, boys.
See, now he's having the same issue, or I'm having the same issue,
His shield's down. Indestructible, huh? I think
where, like, look at this ridiculousness.
Love your tech, Sable. Too bad I gotta use it to take you out.
Wait, I gotta be quicker.
The shield is down.
Die, bug!
Like, this is just fucking retarded. Okay, I mean, and once again, yeah, I don't need that one right now. Okay, where's the melee damage one? Like, I'm on easy right now. Like that's the worst part. It's like, right now, I'm on fucking easy. And I'm getting the shit kicked out of me like this. I guess I do kind of need explosion resistance. And I don't care about that right now, but he doesn't... You know what? Where's the bullet resistance one? Nice focus, dodge. Oh, come on, where the hell is bullet resistance? There we go. Throw that one there.
Let's see it done.
Yes, got it.
There, dodge.
Time to get personal.
That guy gone. Like, you're not giving, like, any fucking warning for a lot of this shit either. Like, you're getting the fucking... You're getting like a fucking half-second delay here. And he can do that while... Yeah, this fight is fucking horse shit, man. Like, fucking hell. No wonder people were bitching about this fight. Like, fuck.
Join my crew.
Yeah, I know now. I got to fucking
Door number 3. Yes, got it. Okay, time to get personal.
You piss off. Dodge that. Dodge that.
His shield's down.
There we go.
Huh? I think not.
Yeah, like this is definitely a fight that does not require enemies, right? Like, you do not need, for how much this guy does to you, you do not need to have ads in this fight. There we go. Like, they are severely not needed. And it's not even like they're doing anything to me. Like, the ads themselves aren't really doing a whole... Oh. Aren't really doing a whole lot, you know? Like... Oh.
I grab those bombs. I can...
Oh god, I barely got out of that one.
Let's see it not dead. You fight good, but not as good as me.
See, and like every once in a while, right? Like, it also wouldn't be bad, but like every once in a while, he just randomly targets one of the little guys instead of Hammerhead.
You're going down.
Yeah, thanks. I got it. Attack Hammerhead when his shield is down. I know. I'm fucking doing it, alright? Like, good god, game. Oh, of course the laser. Yeah, hurry up. Oh god. Well, I mean, there's some heat for you. I mean, that seemed to do some damage. It's sparking anyway. That was a shit fight. Like, what a shit note to end the game on. Like, I understand not wanting to make the last boss, like, too easy, but, like, fucking hell.
Hey, you have dinner plans? I know this great pizza place.
I must return to Simcaria.
Right. You have a war to fight.
I do not like to fight. Do what I have to in order to help my people.
I know. That's what heroes do.
I am no hero. But you have taught me a few things.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Like how to disarm my enemies with bad jokes.
Actually, they're good jokes, but I understand humor can be subjective.
Thank you, Spider-Man. For everything. I don't do hugs.
Yeah, right. Hey, can I get a lift back to the city? I'd swim, but it'd take forever to get the river smell out of my suit.
I mean, there's no way that Hammerhead's alive, right? Like, there's not a chance. I mean, like, she crashed the thing into a massive explosion. All the electricity that came out of him, like, that's a dead dude right there. Like, that is 100% a dead mob boss, or Magia boss. Oh yeah, I forgot he was in this game somewhere. I don't remember where, though. Maybe I did see it. Yeah, I imagine a lot of shit is in memory of Stan Lee that's Marvel now. I mean, yeah, he was great and all, but it's a bit much. Alright, so that was all of Spider-Man. I'm gonna skip this and see if there is an after credit scene. There we go.
Ready?
I think the web shooters are a little tight.
Get used to it. Just try to keep up.
One plus one equals win. Congratulations, this concludes the City That Never Sleeps saga.
Okay, Hammerhead's finished, but his men are still out there. A spider's work is never done.
I mean, except that his men are gone. Alright, so let's see. What suit did we unlock with that? The Cyborg Spider-Man suit. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. I would never play as that. So let's check the DLC, make sure we're at 100%. Turns out that until the trophies pop, this doesn't actually say 100%. Because when I finished Turf Wars, I paused it or something, the trophy didn't pop. I would never be able to play like that. It looks way too ridiculous. But now if we check the trophies, let me see. I think that should be everything. But I also think that if I go back, it's going to kick me back further than I want. Alright, so 90%. I think I should only have 2 trophies left. Yep. Which is beat it on New Game Plus and complete on Ultimate Difficulty, which I can do at the same time. So I'll probably end up doing that pretty fucking soon. So yeah, that was Spider-Man. I mean, the main game was pretty solid. There was a couple of the activity things that I found really difficult, but with what I've learned since then, I would probably find them a lot easier. I still think that like getting 85 to 100 hit combos is a bit much. As for the DLCs, the first one was really good. I really liked that one. The challenges were all right. The story was really good. The second one was really dark, and the challenges were real bullshit for the most part and kind of sucked. The last boss wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be, though. And for the last DLC, the challenges were all right. The story was meh, and the final boss was bullshit. So, I mean, take that for what you will. The main game was really good, but the second and third DLC left a lot to be desired. I mean, I really like the first one with Black Cat in it as much as she was. The fact that pretty much nobody was in it in the second one, like it was just Spider-Man, and same with the third one. It was basically just, like, Silver Sable was in it, but not that much. Like, without the side content, this third DLC would be over in, like, 5 missions. Like, it was really short, story-wise. But yeah, so that was Spider-Man. I shall be back next week with a new game. I have an idea of what that game will be, but I'm not 100% sure if I want to do that one or not. The game I have in mind isn't a PlayStation game, because I don't have any more. I mean, I think the only other PlayStation games I have that I haven't done videos in are Bloodborne and No Man's Sky. And No Man's Sky is not video material, really, at least not the way I would play it. And Bloodborne, I don't really feel like playing it. I mean, like I said, I still haven't went back and did the DLC. So if I did go back and play it, it would at least, probably force me to do the DLC. But not going to worry about that. But yeah, so thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed Spider-Man.